Kent produced an excellent performance in their latest Royal London One Day Cup match, thrashing Somerset by 95 runs in Canterbury. Once again, rain played its part and this match was reduced to 30 overs per side, and Joe Denley soon put any concern about having to bat first behind him. Daniel Bell-Drummond was in even better touch, and it was the youngster who dominated the early scoring with a whole host of boundaries, including 3 of successive deliveries from Peter Trigo. The first untroubled 50 was brought up inside the first 8 overs, an ideal beginning for the home team, who were looking to put a loss on Sunday to Glamorgan quickly behind them. The opening stand put on 56 and was ended when Denley, on a dozen of those, fell to Lewis Gregory after picking out Adam Hose. But that was to be Somerset's only success for a while, as Bell-Drummond and Sam Northeast moved the ball around well before the former completed yet another half-century this season, his latest using up only 39 balls, 7 of which had brought in boundaries. Next ball, Northeast went big off Gregory as the Spitfires brought up their 100 in the 16th over. Meanwhile, a confident Bell-Drummond also cleared the rope of the expensive Max Waller. So it came as something of a surprise when Bell-Drummond was out to roll off Van der Merwe. Hose with his second catch as the opener departed for a sprightly 68 made from just 51 balls. Into over 19 and Northeast was raising his bat for his own 50, one which occupied 35 deliveries. The Kent captain had struck 5 boundaries and 1 6. England's Sam Billings picked up where he'd left off in that extraordinary innings at the weekend, and he was soon moving through the numbers quickly once again with a few excellent cricket shots, the momentum now very much with the home team. But they were pegged back for a moment as Billings could only find Waller off Gregory to be out for a speedy 29, his team on 177 for 3 with 6 overs remaining. Waller, whose first 4-over spell had cost 33 runs, then came back on and had some success by removing Northeast for 64, those runs being made from 49 balls. The innings wasn't quite finishing as Kent would have hoped for. Darren Stevens gave Gregory his 3rd wicket after making 4. But Alex Blake then did what he so often does and play a crucial little knock. The first and last deliveries of Craig Overton's over, the penultimate one of the innings, was smashed for 6s by the powerful left-hander, and there were a couple of other 4s in an over which cost Somerset 22 runs. Blake made 36 off 23 balls, Kent ending their innings on 231 for 6 when Fabian Cowdery was out to the last ball. It was a large total to get from 30 overs. And it looked even larger when Matt Coles had Johan Myberg taken behind in his first over, the second of the Somerset reply. Trigo then tried to put that quickly behind him as he produced some typically firm shots, supported by Hose. With these two together, the visitors were reasonably well placed, but then, having taken the total to 35 after 8 overs, there was a collapse. Stevens started it by rapping Hose on the pads in front of his stumps, the batsman out for 10. And then next ball, no pads were required as Jim Allenby was bowled for a golden duck. Cowdery then grabbed the big wicket of Trigo for 23. Coles with the catch as Somerset slipped to 44 for 4 in over number 12. That became 60 for 5 in the 14th when Cowdery and Coles combined again to remove Gregory for 5. And it was 64 for 6 in game just about over when James Hildreth was defeated by James Treadwell after making 18. Van der Merwe hadn't quite given up yet though, and in the space of 5 balls he twice cleared the rope off the spin twins of Treadwell and Cowdery, but Somerset was still unable to get to 3 figures until the 19th over. They were left to find 115 runs off the last 10 overs with only 3 wickets in hand after Alex Barrow gave Coles his 3rd catch of the afternoon, Ivan Thomas the successful bowler this time. And when the same man had Van der Merwe held behind by Billings for a top score of 29, the fat lady had started to sing. And with 6 overs unused, the match was completed. Thomas with figures of 3 for 31 as Coles was involved again in the field to remove Waller, before the bowler then hit Overton's stumps. It was a thoroughly convincing performance from the Spitfires, who dismissed their opponents for just 136 to win by 95 runs. Next up, it's more 50 over action away at Essex on Wednesday.